Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This message is not going to be for everybody. Let me just get that out the way. And if it is not for you, you do not need to leave me a comment and let me know that it is not for you, babe. Okay? Cool. All right. So what I'm going to say for the title of this video is what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Okay? So you in this masculine, there's a masculine energy here and a feminine energy. And you two have this connection where what's understood ain't got to be explained. Okay, so I'm getting that you guys, the feelings are mutual, the love is mutual, the passion is mutual, but you guys are at an understanding where, maybe you guys are deciding to, not take your focus off of your career, your goals, your mission because you love or you care about someone. I'm getting like this is a masculine and feminine who are moving very intentional and logical because they feel this pull towards one another, but they don't want to get lost in it and they don't want to lose themselves. Okay, so when God blesses you with your partner, you should have a partner that inspires you and motivates you, but also someone who doesn't want you to get lazy because you love them. Okay, and I'm getting like this is the type of connection that it is. It's like you two do not want to fall so lazy in love where now you just seeing your partner and you're not going to work. Because I get that there is a very passionate connection between you two, and it is possible for you two to fall in that. Okay, and I'm also getting that maybe this is things that could have happened to you guys in the past, separate lives that you guys were living. Maybe you were someone when you fell for someone, you just started to really put your all in a relationship and you started to slack when it comes to your career or your finances or your money. And I feel like you guys are deciding that's not what y'all want to do in this relationship, because this is something that you want to really really work here. So I feel like you want to do things kind of like an old school way, like courting one another, dating each other, but not just like automatically moving in. It's kind of like this person wanting to make sure that they're ready 100% before they make that type of commitment. But I'm also getting like for feminines, you guys feel the same way, because you could be in the middle of working on your own thing and it's like maybe you just nervous of really falling for someone at this time because you don't want to get distracted. Okay, and I'm getting like this masculine feels the same way. They feel like they can easily get distracted in your love and they don't want to do that. So right now you two have this type of understanding where it's like, yes, I love you, yes, I care about you, yes, I feel the same way that you feel, yes, I feel this gravitational pull towards you, yes, I feel very very passionate between you, but I'm also passionate about my career, my success, my wealth. Okay, this is kind of the message where it was like this person wants to level you up, and also the message where I said this is, you guys are going to be going into business together. Okay, so this could be someone that maybe you're currently working with this person, maybe you're about to in the future, maybe you guys are going to go into some type of business together, or this person is just going to sponsor or support your business or give you the resources for some type of business idea. So it's kind of like you're still focused on your business and what you need to tend to at this time, because you're currently like, it's almost like pregnant, like you're pregnant and you're giving birth. All right, so it's like you're literally almost there about to give birth. You're not just going to stop, or you're not going to say, oh, I don't want this baby now, when it's too late. It's like you're literally already there. So I feel like you two have this understanding where it's like, okay, I'm literally about to close this deal, or I'm about to sign a contract, or I'm about to do something and I need to just focus on this. Like I'm about to meet one of my goals and I need to just focus on this so that I don't be distracted, because I'm getting like you two really are in love with each other and it is possible for you to get distracted. Okay, and only real people will understand what I'm trying to say here. It's like when you get to loving someone, sometimes we start to pour into them and then we forget to pour into ourselves. So I feel like these are two individuals who's being very intentional about the self-love and self-care, and not just giving it out to everybody. They want to make sure that they are secure within themselves before they start to give love to others, because I feel like these are two people, again, what's understood ain't got to be explained. It's like you guys know how y'all feel about one another. You know that you're not going to be seeing nobody else. Like, your heart is already set on this person, their heart is already set on you. So it's kind of like y'all have this understanding that right now we're grinding, we're both grinding, we're both trying to build this empire. But trust me, when it's date night, it's date night. When this person wants to see you, they're going to see you. When you want to see this person, you're going to see you. When you want to talk to this person, they're going to always answer the phone. It's not like you guys are not together, or you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like you guys are being grown about it and understanding that you two are at really big or like pivotal moments in your career right now, and it just so happened that you met someone or you came in contact with someone that may be actually your true soulmate, and it's not that God brought them in the wrong time. No, this is the perfect time. It's also showing, or you're also showing God that you're not going to make the mistakes that you made in the past, where you got into a relationship or you met someone that you was really interested in, and then boom, now you started to slack with the things that God called you to do. Okay, so I feel like this time God is doing things very intentional within this connection because he wants this to really grow and last. So I feel like you guys are just like taking it one day at a time, very patient. Love is patient, love is kind. So I feel like this is kind of what God is doing within this connection, making sure that you guys are both focused on whatever it is that y'all need to focus on within your purpose, so that you don't get lost. Okay, because I feel like you can get lost in love with this person because this is your divine counterpart. So I'm getting like God just wants you guys to stay focused because, again, you're giving birth, okay? You just had a new idea that you're working on. You're starting a new business. You just started a new job. You switched to a new location. It's something new that you're giving birth to. And it's like God wants you to continue to focus on that. But he also have it in your heart where your heart is already closed because you already know that you love this person. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like what's understood ain't got to be explained. Like, yes, that's my person. Yes, I love this person. Yes, we're taking things slow. Yes, we're getting to know each other. Yes, we're really taking our time here. Yes, we're courting each other properly. It's just not like a rushed into a situation. It's kind of like there's a mutual understanding. You guys both feel the same way, but there's also a mutual respect when it comes to both of y'all business or career or focus right now. Like, you can be in school focused trying to get something, your master's, your bachelor's, whatever it is, and it's like this person is not coming in to interfere. Like, they're okay with giving you some space so that you can study, for the night or 2 nights. Like, this is not someone that's very, very suffocating. I feel like you guys healed a lot when it comes to your codependency issues or stuff like that, or even like fear of abandonment, because I feel like you too could have experienced this where you felt like everyone was going to leave you, or maybe a lot of people left you. The way that you grew up, okay, within your family dynamic, you could have just always had a fear of being abandoned. Maybe you literally were abandoned as a child, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like these are things that you needed to grow and heal from when it came to a relationship. And I feel like now you're showing God how far you have come with your growth. I feel like you should sit back and just think about how far you have come, because, maybe back in the day you wasn't going to be able to do that. Maybe back in the day you would have wanted to be around this person, to be smothered with this person, and this is why, maybe things were being pushed back, like your goals or dreams were being pushed back or delayed because you wasn't actually still watering those. You started to water your relationship or your person. So now it's like God is doing things very strategic at this time, because he doesn't really want to mess this up. He don't want y'all to mess up this connection. He don't want y'all to mess up how y'all feel about each other. He feels like this is actually going to make the love grow fonder for each other, because you're not so smothered. So it's like now you're going to really see if this person is really thinking about you, or this person really misses you, because when they plan dates or when they tell you that they want to see you, it's going to be very intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's not like someone is just, I don't know. I hope that you guys understand. I feel like whoever this message is for, you will understand what I'm saying. It's like when someone is going to have to really show the effort or plan dates, it's not like y'all moving off fast and now you just at their house every day, damn near moving in, or they at your house every day and y'all not really courting each other, y'all not really going out on dates, and y'all not really getting to know each other. It's not that. It's like, because of the way that you guys are moving within this connection, it's like you guys are really courting each other properly. it's almost like a back in the day type of love. You guys can both have an old soul. This can be someone that you was with in multiple lifetimes here, and I feel like you guys are just, it's almost like a married couple, It's like it's like you guys are like a married couple already, where you're like, okay, he's at work, he's busy, he focused on this, I'm focused on this. I see you when I see you, I love you, I'm loyal to you, you're mine. It's like this mutual understanding. It's kind of interesting or whatever like that. But yeah, that doesn't mean that you guys are not going to move forward and you're not going to live together soon, or this person is not going to tell you that they want, because this person may turn around tomorrow and say, hey, I want us to move things a little faster. But just know that this is a very intentional connection. It's not someone just moving because they're lustful. This is someone that has discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not just doing things because they're just lustful or they want to get a quick nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's really time. It's really analyzing. I feel like also God is letting you guys move at this speed so that you guys don't miss any details within each other. Like, I'm getting like God wants you to really analyze this person's heart and just really get to know this person so you can understand where this person really comes from, or sorry, y'all, I'm like itching all over. Y'all know how I get when I start channeling. But it's almost like God wants you to really understand where this person came from, their background, their story. And if you move too fast sometimes, with sex and everything like that, you get blinded. You don't really understand people's story and why they act the way they do. So it's kind of like God wants you to really see things clearly within this connection, and vice versa. Vice versa. He really wants this person to see you for who you truly are, and so that you guys can really see how similar you are. Okay, you guys can be totally opposites on the outer, or you guys can be a couple that people wouldn't expect to be a couple, but you guys have a lot of similarities. And I feel like this is why God is taking things a bit slow. It's like God has the wheel, okay? Jesus has the wheel, and you guys are just in the back seat going with the flow, because it's like God really wants you to know that you're so relatable to this person, or so similar. You guys could have went through similar situations growing up within your family, you know what I'm saying, or had to heal from certain type of things, like certain trauma. Y'all could have had the same type of trauma that you needed to heal from. You get what I'm saying? And it's like God just wants you to really have your eyes open so that you don't miss anything. It's also like this person is they're going to be very slow with you, taking your time when it comes to the bedroom. Not like slow where it's corny sex, you get what I'm saying, when it's time for you guys to do that. But it's more so like this person is watching everything to see how your body responds to what they're doing. Like, they're really trying to learn your body because they don't want to miss anything. You get what I'm saying here? So it's kind of like someone that is really watching you, how you work, how you move, how you handle, business, or how you might handle if they're busy at work, just how you handle things. It's kind of like you're getting a outlook on how this person handled things as well, because since things are going at a good pace, you're able to notice everything. Maybe you moved on or moved fast in relationships in the past, and you missed some red flags, or you missed some things that you should have picked up on because maybe you were moving too fast, you were too blinded, by other things. So it's like with this relationship, God is like, no, I want you to really, really see things clearly so you can really understand one another, so that it really builds a solid friendship, a solid connection, and not just sex or lust or passion. It's like God wants love to be the center of it, and because the passion, everything will come next. But as long as you listening to someone and you understand why they're the way that they went through, then you can start to love them. You're gonna feel for them. Okay, like if you learn like this person's background was crazy, they're the black sheep, or maybe they were adopted, maybe they were abandoned as a child, like just mad different shit, or I feel like this is how your heart is going to grow fonder for this person, because you're going to see like, damn, you went through all this shit and look at how you turned out. And I feel like you might be the same way, where you went through a lot of things as well, and they're like, dang, look at how you turned out. So it's kind of like God just wanting you guys to really see why he paired the two of you together. It's not about the physical attraction. It's not about none of that. It's really about y'all hearts and y'all souls and the things that y'all have both went through to make y'all where y'all are today. Like, you might be dealing with someone, maybe they're very wealthy, but in order for them to get to that wealth, they really went through some shit. Like, they could have been broke. They could have been, really on their own. And it's like, God wants you to understand that part of them so that you can love their heart, so that you don't get blinded by the fact that they're rich now. Like, God wants you to understand their story. You know what I'm saying? Because then when you understand people, it's more able for you to respect them. It's more able for you to just get with their perspective, understand where they're coming from, because you actually understand where they came from. Okay, so yeah, it's more like you doing a lot of, like y'all doing a background check on each other right now, or God is letting y'all do this background check so y'all can really see what y'all are dealing with, see what's going on, see what you're being presented with, type shit. So yeah, what's understood ain't gotta be explained, boo. I love you all. And again, this ain't gonna be for everybody, okay? And don't tell me if it ain't for you, babe. You ain't gotta say nothing. You literally ain't gotta say nothing to me. If this is not for you, you just let it fly by. Almost like a plane in the air. You just let that plane continue to fly by and get to its destination, because it ain't stopping here, because it ain't for you. So just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.